Hey guys, I'm Sanyu, and today I'm going to show you another tutorial. This one I think is very cool, and this is a technique that I use pretty much all the time. I'm going to show you how to buffer your down throws to get more damage. So you might be thinking, what the hell does that mean? Well, I'm going to show you. But a little backstory, this is a technique that is, I did not discover this, I didn't find this, but very few people seem to know about this. And even very few people, even less people actually use this. In fact, I couldn't name anyone other than myself who uses this. So that's why I want to show everyone. So the gist of it is, let me get right into a match just to show you. Now, one thing I will tell you is that if you're playing on a regular vanilla melee, as I used to all the time, you won't be able to use the C stick in all the one-player modes. Only versus mode, so you'll have to practice it there. Or you can get 20XX, which is the version I'm playing on, which doesn't affect anything else in terms of this technique. Or you could also play on Dolphin, as I'm doing, and use the Gecko codes built in, and you could get all the Dolphin stuff you need at smashladder.com. And that has C-stick in one player mode, yeah. So very useful to do that. Just so you can use training mode. I love training mode. Some people don't like it, but I do. And being able to use the C-stick in it is very helpful. So anyway, I'm just going to pick Sheik because Sheik is one of the characters who benefits the most from this. But actually, every character in this cast can make use of this. Every single character. In my Wave Dash Shadow Shield video, I said that every character could do that. I was wrong. A lot of people got mad in the comments that poor Yoshi couldn't do it. But in this video, every character can do this, although certain characters will find it more useful than others. So, okay, there's a bit to explain here. Okay, well, hold on, because the game crashed. Give me a minute. Alright, so how does this work? Well, before I explain it to you, I'm just going to go over basic grab pummel mechanics. Now, everyone knows about this. When you grab someone, you could do these grab pummels, which do extra damage, and you could do them before your throws. You can do grab pummel and throw. Everyone knows that, but so how many of these should you be doing? Essentially, for the most part, you want to stick to doing one for every 50%. So from 0 to 50, I'm not going to do any, because it's going to, if I did, it would give them a very easy opportunity to mash. Now, granted, a lot of people are caught off guard and don't mash, or they don't react quick enough, or they're just trying to DI the throw. So you might be able to get away with one at 0, but sometimes, but not always. It's very easy to mash. So if you want to be very safe, from 0 to 50, just grab and throw. You don't want to do any grab pummels. From 50% onward, and you can start doing one grab pummel. So I'll grab and do one, then do my throw as normal, and then as it goes, once he gets to 100%, I can start doing two, and you get the idea. So for every 50%, you want to do one of them, and that's very important because it does add extra damage. The only thing it does mean is they have more time to DI the throw, but depending on the throw, that's not always an issue. But what I'm here to tell you is that you can actually do something to get more pummels off every grab, and there's nothing they can do about it. And essentially the idea is you want to grab them and do your pummel in a percent where they would normally be able to mash out afterwards, but you're going to buffer your throw so that the throw goes on and they have no chance to mash. So what is that going to look like? It's going to look like this. Now, what happened there? What I did is I grabbed him, and I'll do this in slow speed so he doesn't mash out as quick. I grabbed him, I did my pummel like this, and during the pummel I held down on the C stick, and that actually buffered the throw. So you can actually buffer down throws only with the C stick. So I'll show that again. I grabbed him, do the pummel, and now I start holding down on the C stick right away. And you just hold it down and the throw completes by itself. So this is very useful because from this point on, when I start doing the pummel, there's no chance for him to mash out anymore, because the down throw will happen instantly after the pummel. Even if he's mashing at the speed of light, once that pummel starts, there's no more opportunity to mash because the throw's coming right after it. So that lets you do one more pummel at any given percent. So normally I said from 0 to 50, don't want to do any pummels. 50 to 100, you want to do one. 100 to 150, do two. You can actually add one to every percent you grab him at using this technique. So from 0 to 50, I'm going to do 1. And let's show you again. At 50 to 100, I can do 2. And all I did is, during that second pummel, and only that second pummel, I started holding down on the C stick. And you want to mash for your pummels with Z, so your thumb is freed up to use the C stick. I'll show you at 100%. And I'll speed it down just to show you. So grab him, pummel, pummel, and now for this third pummel, pummel, and then hold down on the C stick, and the throw will complete automatically. So very useful technique here. So why does this matter? This matters for every character. This essentially allows you to get more damage out of every down throw at the end of the day. And it also matters for another reason, for stale moves. Stale moves is a thing in Melee. It essentially makes your moves do less damage and less knockback each time you hit with them. So I'll give you an example. That's 13% for the forward air, and if I do it again, 11%. And the way to, if I do it even more, 10%, 9%. It keeps going down. It won't get to like 1% or anything, but it'll get pretty damn low. And you know, show you 9% again. It's because I hit with the Nair, but the way to remedy this is to start hitting the opponent with other moves, and that'll actually refresh your moves. Now, if you die, it'll refresh your moves as well, but obviously that's not something you want to be doing in a real match. But one thing you can do to refresh your moves is grab pummels. So if I start doing these grab pummels, it will, every time I hit with one of them, it refreshes all my moves a little bit, including that forward air. So let's try the forward air now. 12%, so it's almost back to full strength from doing all those grab pummels. So thanks to this technique, you can get actually more of those grab pummels in, and not only will you get more damage from the grab pummels, but you'll also get the stale moves refreshed, so all your moves will do more damage. You will kill faster, and you know, hopefully combo better depending on the percent, and have an edge over your opponent. So this is useful for every character. So for Sheik, for example, which is arguably the most useful character this is for, you can tech chase using this technique. So we'll do 1 right at 0, keep doing 1 right at 0, and excuse my tech chasing, I haven't been playing in about 2 weeks now, so have to cut me some slack. But now say he's at 50%, and normally what a Sheik would do at this percent is just grab him and do 1 pummel and then use the analog stick and throw down. But what I do, because I buffer my pummel, my down throws, is I grab him, do 1 pummel, do the second pummel, and during that time I buffer the down throw, and then he can't mash. So this makes tech chasing with Sheik a lot easier, because you're getting more damage off every throw, off every grab. Not only are your down throws going to be doing more consistent damage because you're doing more pummels, but the pummels themselves will add up, so your tech chase might end up doing to 10 to 20 more percent just because of the fact that you're doing more damage, and this makes it easier. So I don't have to tech chase Fox as long. I don't have to worry about tech in place Shine for as long, because I can get him to a kill percent much faster. So very, very useful technique for Sheik. Of course, you can use this on any other character, so I'll just show you with like Jigglypuff, for example. I can grab her, do 1 pummel right at 0, and then do my follow-up, so that's very useful. But this works with every character. So another very popular character you could definitely use this with would be Falcon. A lot of Falcons complain that tech chasing is very difficult sometimes. Not all of them complain about that, but you can do this as Falcon. Falcon has a good down throw. You could, it doesn't work with up throw, so this might be a reason to do more down throws, at certain percents at least. But yep, you can get more percent off every down throw, so very useful technique. And I wish I had some space there, would have been a knee. It works with Fox. Fox is a little tricky because his down throw is a little janky, but it does work with Fox, of course. Some other characters you could definitely do this with would be Ice Climbers, especially Popo. He has a solo chain grab. Marth could technically do this technique, so I'll show you that. Actually, let me show you. This 20XX is a little fishy with tech chasing against Falcon, but a lot of Marth players do like to tech chase with down throws, and you could actually use this, and Marth's down throw only does 5% and 4% of its stale, so if you want to make tech chasing with Marth a hell of a lot easier, try doing your down throws buffered, and you're literally going to be almost doubling your damage output because of this, so very useful. But it does add some weight to the idea of using down throw instead of up throw, because up throws you could not buffer with a C-stick, nor could you with back throw or forward throw. So, I mean, I guess that's really all there is to say. Lots of characters, the Mario certainly benefit from this a lot. They have down throw combos and chain grabs, which is certainly beneficial for this. Jigglypuff does, you know, lots of characters do. The Lynx, I can go through them actually, so all these characters could benefit from this greatly. Bowser's down throw does a lot of damage, so that is very nice to amplify it. Like Peach, her down throw isn't great, but if they DI wrong, you can combo off at Yoshi's, his combos, DKs. I actually never really used DKs, or I'm not even sure what's going on with DK. Falcon, very useful. Fox and Falco, you can, if you think you can get a follow-up after the down throw, certainly. Ness has follow-ups off his down throw on certain DI. Ice Climber is very, very useful. Kirby, if you're playing Kirby, you have other problems, but his down throw is one of his better throws, so you could certainly use that. Samus, definitely, for sure. Sheik and Zelda, absolutely. Link and Young Link have combos off their down throw, which are guaranteed, and also tech chasing, so that's extremely useful for them. Pikachu and Pichu, their down throws are kind of weird. I'm not sure what to say about theirs. Usually you do want to go for up throw with these characters. Jigglypuff's down throw has combos if they DIN, as well as on Spacey's chain grab, or you can rest characters if they DIN. Mewtwo's down throw is very, very good. Mr. Game & Watch has chain grabs and stuff off his down throw, and these two characters can use their down throw for tech chasing, as well as some combos depending on DI on characters like Jigglypuff, Peach, and other sort of floatier characters. So there we go, long tutorial for something that is very, very simple to do, but I felt I had to be all-inclusive. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to respond to them in the comment section below. And yeah, like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos. If you have any requests on Melee tutorials, I'll be happy to consider them, so please type them in the comments. And lastly, please follow me on Twitter and Twitch TV down below with the links in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.